Want more consistent on-brand prototypes for AI tools? Try incorporating a design system as a reference for the model to follow. Let me show you how I'm using a simple design system to produce more consistent outputs, which saves me time when building and shipping new features. So the design system that I'm going to use is free to download from the prototypr.ai community marketplace. I'm in here in prototypr.ai studio right now, and I actually built this design system. It's a really simple one using Claude Sonnet 4.5 based off of a design that I liked and have really kind of since expanded on it. Like everything in prototypr.ai, you can actually export all of your designs and prototypes to code. So let me show you a little bit around this design system that I set up, and I'm going to actually show it to you on a larger screen. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've downloaded this design system. I made a couple tweaks. It features design specs for typography, colors, different components. So I'll just kind of scroll through these. There's spacing, icons that we use, and what else do we have here? We have data visualization, which I think is really nice. Some nice little feedback, so you can have like modal designs, little tooltips. These toast notifications are pretty cool. So there we go. We got some success here and some landing page components. So the basic idea here is we're going to use this whole system, this whole HTML kind of file with all the CSS kind of loaded in it as a reference for the model to follow. So let me show you how this works. Okay, I'm back in prototypr.ai and I have an empty canvas here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that design system, I'm going to cache it into memory. And so I use this prompt caching feature down here, this little lightning bolt icon. And I'm going to select the design system that I made in my UI collection. So I'm just going to hit select. And it's going to take about 30 seconds or so to cache this into memory. So while we wait for that to cache, let me show you a couple of outputs that I've created using this design system. All right, let's go. All right, we're caching the UI. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to look at 3 examples while we wait. I created a pitch deck, a blog posting page, and I'm actually working on some MCP integrations that I want to incorporate into prototypr.ai. So I'll show you some UI components that I've designed with that design system. Okay, so this is a high level fictional pitch deck for a startup, an AI startup. It has about 11 different slides here, so it kind of goes through the problem, solution, market opportunity, what the product is, what the business model is. This looks really good and it's really on brand with what I've expected. So the next one is a blog post. So I was thinking about redoing my blog to be a little bit more consistent. Oh, one of the cool things that I forgot to mention is the design system has a light and dark mode. So it nicely toggles between that. So here's what the blog looks like. It looks really, really good. I'm really happy with all these components, really being quite consistent from experience to experience. And let me show you one more. So this one is a MCP servers kind of menu that I'm trying to build. So I can incorporate different MCP servers into the prototypr.ai experience. And so you can add a server, either import it as JSON, manually add it, and yeah, so like this looks really good. It's really consistent with what I've tried to design. So let's go back and see if our system is cached, and I'll drop in a prompt and we'll try and create a data visualization. Okay, it looks like our design system is now cached into memory. I'm going to try and now create a data viz using that design system. So I'm going to drop in a prompt here. And so it's some data about some context windows and how they've grown over time. So let's see what the model can do. So this will probably take a few minutes to complete. So I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. Here we are. We have a data viz. I'm just going to remove this this bar at the bottom here so we can kind of take a quick peek. It looks like it has light and dark modes, which is kind of cool. So the evolution of AI context windows from 2,000 tokens to 10 million. This is a comprehensive analysis of how AI models are expanding their memory and capabilities. Perfect. So we're seeing about nearly a 5,000x growth since GPT-3 only 5 years ago. Largest context window is 10 million tokens right now. There's lots of different models that it analyzed. Real big growth. This is really cool. It seems like we have a nice little timeline that is on the log scale, which is really nice to see. We have key breakthroughs, so how it's evolved over time. Wow, this is really good. So we have a nice little model comparison. So Llama Scout seems to have the biggest context window. I actually haven't tried putting that much information in Llama 4 Scout, so that's interesting. And yeah, insights and implications. And yeah, so it looks like this followed the design system pretty much to a T. I'm really happy with that. Let's see, it even has it's responsive as well. So really cool to see. So that's the demo. If you'd like to try this design system and make it your own, you can import it into your own prototypr.ai workspace. I'll drop a link in the description below that links directly to the design system that I showed. So thanks so much for watching.